welcome back to the War Cave. Today we're going to be doing some animation cycles. So there's this up-and-coming VTuber program that's going to be based in Unreal Engine called Kemorig. I don't exactly remember how they came up with that name, but I remember like the chemo part of it was actually like, I thought it was really creative. And it had something to do with, I want to say it was kinetic motion, but that might not be right. Either way, Kemorig is an up-and-coming program that's going to be, or VTubing program that's going to be based in Unreal Engine rather than Unity like Vignon, VC Face, and Warudo. And you might be wondering, like, why does that matter? Well, in Unreal Engine, you're capable of doing a lot more when it comes to getting more realistic avatars. So most of the VTubing space is made up of stylized or either stylized, anime, or toon models, which means that you don't really need to have render engines that can get hyper realistic. Like right now, the model I'm using is about as realistic as I can do using the Poyomi shader. And I feel like Unreal Engine would be able to make the model I'm currently in even more realistic. But that's not what we're going to be working on today. The one thing that you do need for Kemorig as of right now is your own custom animations. There is no native IK yet. It's still very much in development. So in order to get this model to work in Kemorig, it needs to have all of its animations done pretty much by hand. That means the idle animation, the the walking animation. What else do we have? We have like a whole list that we're going to be going through. Let me just copy and paste it so that I have it handy dandy. But none of the animations are really going to be that intense. It's not going to be like some of the more wacky VTubing animations or redeems that I've done in the past. A lot of this is going to be very bare bones stuff. Hey, Bull, how's it going? There we go. Now I got my list here so I can pull it up when I need to in Notepad. So we're going to have stuff like a walk cycle, a run cycle, a quadruped run cycle, sitting, thinking, like an idle thinking pose, like a startled, like a full body startled animation, being knocked prone and then getting back up, and then a knockback. So I'm assuming that's going to be like a redeem where, he just gets hit with something and goes flying backwards. Kind of like how Vignon has yeet, but he doesn't want it to be ragdoll. So it's not going to be, it's going to be a full on animation for getting knocked back. One thing that we need to take into account though is that we are going to be using Mixamo as a base. We're going to be using Mixamo animations as a base because, for one, it kind of sort of a little bit sucks to model a walk cycle from scratch, and it's not entirely necessary to do that for a number of reasons. For one, once you've done one walk cycle, you've done them all. There's really not anything foundationally different between one walk cycle and another. Everything is stylistic. So that means that if we were to take a walk cycle from Mixamo, like a very basic walk cycle, and retarget it to this model, we can then adjust it to look how we want it to look. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Let me see, I think it already has some actions on it from what I can see here. This Blender file was actually given to me by the previous artist, or the artist who made this model. I didn't actually make the model itself. I made the outfit and did the face rig, but that's pretty much it. Oh, that's what the animation is. It's the, I did like a quick lip sync animation. Yeah, we don't need that right now. For the body, where's the action editor? It looks like it has an action in here, but I'm not sure what it, I don't think it does anything. Yeah, I don't think it does anything. All right, so we'll go ahead and just get rid of it. Next up, we're gonna make sure this thing starts off in its rest position. Yeah, start off in its rest position. And then, what else was I gonna do before we moved it over to Mixamo? Oh yeah, we're gonna, I was gonna say, do I delete these bones? I really don't think I should. No, I'm gonna leave those in there. We are gonna need to rename a good portion of these vertex groups and these bones to actually match Mixamo, because they have their own rigs. Oh, actually, probably, let me see if the retargeting thing could work. I might just be able to do retargeting just on its own. Where's my, there we go, Mixamo. Not there. Let me see about the Rococo. I know that one had a retargeting system too. Get off. Taking up the whole screen. That's my job. Here we go, retargeting. All right. I really don't know how well retargeting is going to go. The colliders on this model are just so messed up. It's set for my dragon, so the collider is like really big for the head. I finally got a flippy cam working again. Actually, I just forgot. Yeah, there we go. We finally got us a flippy cam again. Probably just put that right there. Make it really small. Slap it like right over here in the corner. There we go. Up there or up here? You know, I actually might be closing my commissions for the first time in a while. I think I might just get rid of this for now. Take up slightly less space. Yeah, right there. Not only is my commission queue like quickly filling up, but it's also, I also might be getting that job. Be hella nice. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna take this guy here. We're gonna apply all of his transforms, and then we're going to send him FBX. Oh wait, actually, they don't do FBX very well. For some reason, I can never get FBXs to work on Mixamo. So I export it as a OBJ. Selected files only. No, don't much. It was actually Red Mage, even though Bull was here first. How's it going, Red Mage? For some reason my mouth blend shapes are going a little crazy. They're just a little much. But that's okay, because I can adjust them in VRChat, because VRChat is awesome. Just immediately adjust them without having to like redo the whole thing. Probably mouth lower, down left. Let's take that one, put it down to like 0.8. There you go. It's getting like, yeah, because it was getting to the point where like even if I open my mouth just a little bit, it was like with everything. There. I think that'll be better. Yeah. Yeah. So now it only opens the mouth like all the way if I like actually go ah. Okay. What? There's a new version. I just downloaded a new version of VRChat. What the fuck? Non-stop. I swear to God. There's just updates every day. Oh well. Alright, let me open up Mixamo. I guess I can show you guys what I'm doing on Mixamo. This is really like, ever since I figured out that Mixamo animations are just like free and open source, man, I cannot tell you how much time that has saved me. But that is a good boy right there. He is a good boy. All right, let's show you guys what we're doing in Mixamo. All right. First, we're going to take the character, I'm going to upload it doing our current commissions. Where is he? Might take a second. There we go. And this doesn't really matter what he looks like here. We're really just going to be using this for the actual animation. Slap that on his chin. Slap these on his wrists. Elbows. Knees. So this is where it's going to get a little complicated. Because Mixamo tends to work extremely well with regular human avatars. And normally I wouldn't really use this exactly or I wouldn't use Mixamo for a character like this normally. But because this character is already using a VRChat rig, it's going to lend itself well to using Mixamo. Of course, we will be, touching up some of these animations. Let it do its thing. Oh, I finally got me a drawing tablet, so now if I need to actually draw something on stream, I can do that. without using a mouse. It's just a little one though. It's not like it doesn't have a screen or anything. All right. See, that still looks pretty damn good. It doesn't quite know what to do with the tail, but that's okay. It doesn't have to. Mine's also screenless. Good. I'm glad to know. Glad to know I'm not the only one. All right, so now we can kind of see what some of these are going to look like. So first off, we're going to just start with the walk cycle. We got a bunch of walk cycles to choose from that we can use as our starter. I think this one fits in very perfectly, if I do say so myself. Yeah, perfect. No notes. I mean, I'm not even going to change it. I'm just going to leave it exactly like this. Where did he go? Must have been in the wind. This is how I walk everywhere, by the way. Never let your guard down. Hands up, all the time, constantly. I'm always ready to box. Always. Me walking into the house at 2 a.m. when Nessie's trying not to wake Nessie up. Oh, this one though. This, unironically, this might actually be perfect. Holy shit. This might actually be perfect, because I was thinking for a second that I was gonna have to take like a very upright human walk and then turn it and have to like morph it into something like this. But here we are. Just a really good walk cycle right off the bat. Okay then, well, it'll be a good starting point. Oh, catwalk for sure. Magnificent. It's perfect. The orc walk. That one looks pretty good too. Like, man, I don't know. No, I mean, it's this one. It's clear. It clearly has to start with this one right here. Like in reality, but let's see what else he looks like just for fun.
Darkness devours the sky. As we near the last hour, we wait as they rise for the
I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Yeah, dude. I'm good to drive. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm really good to drive. Dude, I only had like one shot. I swear. I had one shot. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, trying to catch back up. I didn't want to use my, because I think the file that I had was like a New Game Plus, and I didn't want to play through the DLC on New Game Plus. That would have sucked. Honestly, this one's kind of good too. I don't know. It's This one's pretty good. It's either that one or this one. They're very similar. But I really think this one is the way to go. I wonder if there's like a whole series of these. Yeah, there's a whole pack. This is another one we're gonna have to do later though too, is like a flex. I don't know, the mutant might be a bit much. What if I cut the arm space down a little bit? No. Yeah, I really don't know if I like it because, yeah, the walk cycle looks pretty good, but all the rest of these might be a little too monstrous. I think, what is the creature pack? Does it have basically just all of these in it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm feeling this one. All right, we'll start with this one. All right, and what we're gonna do with it is we're gonna grab it, go to download with skin, just because that's easier for me to see. I'm gonna go with 60 frames per second, download as an FBX. Give ourselves a bit of a uniform keyframe reduction, because I'm gonna have to reduce the keyframes anyway. Hey, Cosplayzilla, how's it going? Grab that and download it, and then switch back to Blender, and we're gonna put it to good use. Hopefully. Pull that over. Oh, maybe just a little bit. There we go. All right, and for some reason, every time I import these from Mixamo, they always come out like 1% scale. I don't know why, but here we are. What do we work on? We're adding a ton of animations to this model here. It's going to be used in a in development VTubing software called Kemorig, but in order for it to work in Kemorig, it needs to have all of its own animations. Well, that's what we're doing today. All right, first off, there we have it. We put it in its rest position because we are going to retarget this animation to our current rig. I think we can do that through Rococo. Yeah, because this is our current rig. The one that we just imported is right here. We're going to source, we're going to set that one as our source and set our target as Armature VR. Build a bone list. New character. I guess it's their avatar, so I guess, yeah. It's not mine. I am either a dragon or I'm a human. That's it. My voice sounds different. Does it sound different? How would it sound different? I actually have no idea. What do I sound like right now? What does my voice sound like right now? Hang on. You have voice? I do? I actually did not mean to turn on voice mod right now. Hold on. Oh, shit. I do have voice mod on. Hang on.
There we go. I bet you that looked really fucking weird with my regular human avatar. Okay, actually let me double check, make sure this one's... Okay, yeah, there we go. Well, goddamn. That's what I get for not using my headphones. I just don't like wearing headphones all day, man. I wear a goddamn CPAP all night long. I don't want to wear any fucking thing on my head during the day. Anyways, what was I doing? Right. Spine stuff. Okay. Let me just hide this. Don't need that this very moment. So this is the Mixamo rig. And this is the current rig, which I don't like this viewport setting. Wire is for sickos. Hey, Silver. There we go. Spine and spine 1. But what is the spine here? That's spine. Where's hips? Oh, that's weird. The Mixamo rig's kind of like hips. It's got like really tiny hips. Shit, I might have to... Let me see. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to retarget hips to hips like this. Well, I might have to because they're... Yeah, I'm not going to have a choice. But I do think that spine 1 should be spine here. At least that'd be closer. Yeah. Spine 1. Wait, where is it? Spine 1, good. Chest. Spine 2. Neck. All right, we're gonna see if this works. It might not, because just how strange the head is naturally. Well, but we're gonna see how much of this I have to do from scratch. I'd rather not. Alright, what naming convention did he use for his hands? Finger primus? Finger sec... What kind of shit? Whatever. Whatever. Hang on. Nessie's calling me. All right. He was asking if I wanted to go see Inside Out 2 tonight, and I was like, nah. No. No. I really didn't like the first one that much. What did you name your fucking shin? Just leg? Okay, cool. I hate it when people get creative with how they name their bones. Don't do that. There's a standard for a reason, dog. Like, all right, he doesn't have individual toe bones, or he has individual toe, but he doesn't have like a toe bone. So that's gonna be great. It's a VRChat avatar that is getting turned into a VTuber. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay. I think this will work. We're about to find out. For all I know, this is just gonna fall apart. This could very easily just fall apart. All right, here we go. Let's see how well that worked. No wonder, see, like, that kind of sucks. I tried to set it so that the Mixamo rig would have the fingers, but I guess it decided it didn't want that. So he's only gonna have one index finger that actually moves. Great. All right, let's see how well that turned out. Whoa. I hate beans. I fucking hate beans. Let's see, how many frames is it? That actually turned out okay. I really thought that was going to come out looking like poo-poo, but no, that actually turned out all right. We're going to build off of it anyway. All right, let's set that to 85. So we know so it starts and ends on the exact same frame. And then I really wish you didn't actually move. Yeah. Really wish that didn't happen. If I were to like delete that, is that where all the locomotion is coming from? Yeah, it doesn't have a root. It's using just... Yeah, it's just like moving the hips, which is not good practice. Alright, we'll keep the Z location, but I think it's the Y location that we can get rid of. Nope, never mind. Okay, not the Y location. Let's try the Z location. There we go. So now he just stays in place. That's what we want. We're going to give him a root bone so that it makes a little more sense. I really am not entirely sure how he's going to put this to use in Kemorig. I imagine I'll find out as quickly as he does. But either way, he's getting a good walk cycle. And I believe... what's the thing I need to do? Oh yeah, so we're going to select everything. We're going to go to the graph editor. And I think it's Shift Control E. Kinda looks like me. It is me. It's a self model. I wanted it to look exactly like me, or as close to me as I could, even down to my hands. My hair doesn't look this good. I'm just kind of rolled out of bed today. But like, look, let me see if I can like put us like right next to each other in a way that works. Damn it, let me select Flippy Cam. Fucking hate OBS. I actually can't see. I can't tell if I look the same without my glasses. But at the same time, I'm going to look entirely different with my glasses on. Yeah, my hair hasn't looked that spiky in a while. I don't even have any product in right now. I just rolled out of bed, took a shower, and Yeah. But yeah, that was the idea. I wanted to have something, I wanted to see how close I could get to reality with my own face and body and all that. Alright, and then we go Shift Control E. No, Control E? There we go. Control E. No. Shift E? There we go. Shift E. Make cyclic. So now it'll go on a cycle without me having to just copy and paste it over and over and over and over again. So no matter, I can just let it play, and it's only 85 frames, but it'll go on a cycle. And the only thing that we are going to have to animate from hand is the tail. The tail, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The face rig is already kind of done. One thing we could do for the tail, we can use Bone Dynamics Pro. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because sometimes this does give me some issues. Sometimes. And we're gonna add Bone Dynamics. And we're gonna select all the bones in the tail. Make the bone dynamic. I think organic is the way to go. And also, I need to like get rid of all of their keyframes. Yeah, I need to get rid of all their keyframes, or else it'll, because right now they're keyframed to just be perfectly straight the whole time. Did it work? Didn't quite work. There we go. Wait, why is it rotating like that? That's what I get for using somebody else's blend file. I want to roll it. I want to rotate. God. Stupid. Fucking stupid. I might have to make a new blend file because I'm not entirely sure why my rotations are rolling the bones rather than rotating the bones. Hell, I can't even rotate them here. What the fuck? Wait, is it because it's in rest mode? No, it's in pose mode. Or in pose position. That works. What the hell? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take it as it is, and I'm just gonna append it into a clean file that's not all fucked up. And you played Metroid? Yeah, I played Metroid Prime and played all the old ones on the NES, Super Nintendo, pretty much everything except some of the newer stuff. Okay, so not all of these are going to be useful. Prime 4, Prime 4 has been coming out for like 15 years now. I'll believe it when I see it. Still doing that. What the fuck? Okay, this is obviously an issue with the actual model. Hang on. Deactivate, manipulate center points. Why would I ever have activated that? Yeah, we got the median point. I better see a trailer with gameplay footage, because if I don't see a trailer with gameplay footage, it's not happening. It's not real. They're pulling our leg. They're faking. Lying. Again. What is happening here? This is so stupid. So stupid. Okay. Well, at least I know it's something in the actual file itself. Or the actual model. Because it's not like these have any keyframes on them right now. They don't. They don't have any keyframes. Their scale is locked, which, you know, sure, that's fine. You can, whatever, it doesn't matter. But that shouldn't keep them from rotating. A limit rotation constraint. Okay, let's see. Do these accidentally have a constraint on them when they shouldn't? Well, they do, but the bone dynamics one. How if I take it off? Okay. Well, there's that, I guess. I really think I did this so that I could save time, and it's actually costing me more time. Let's try this one. Well, that should have worked. It should be, the bone should be moving around right about now. Man, why do I even download Blender add-ons anymore, man? Hmm. The thing is, I can't just slap a dynamic bone on in like the Unity step because it's not going to Unity, it's going to Unreal Engines, and I don't know what kind of physics that Kemorig is going to support. So I'm going to have to do this by hand, and I'd really rather not actually keyframe animate it by hand. I'd rather use physics. Come here, Flippy. What should I do? What should I do? He always knows what to do. Okay, here we go. We're finally getting some kind of physics going on here. It's just a little bit fucked up, that's all. Wait, you know what? That's one thing I didn't even consider. If these bones aren't actually connected, well, they are. Damn it. I was gonna say if they're not connected, then it wouldn't matter. They'd all be busted anyway. Okay, no more bone constraints. About to do my fucking animation 1301 course where it's like how to animate a rope. How to animate a swinging rope. And it turns out it's way harder than you think. It's funny because like animation schools or animation courses will teach you that. They'll be like, all right, lesson 1, how to animate a bouncing ball. Lesson 2, how to animate a swinging rope. Lesson 3, haha, you idiot, we don't do that anymore. We use physics simulations. You fucking moron, stupid, dumb bitch. That's lesson 3. That's my favorite lesson. telling you, once I get this working, I'm gonna be golden, dude. But for one reason or another, it's just not working. I just don't get it. I really wish Springbone worked. That's what I used to use in Blender 3.5, but I don't think it has 4.0 support yet. Oh, finally. Look, we finally got some physics. Thank God. It's being extraordinarily stubborn. There we go. Jesus Christ. Finally. I don't know why. It just very much decided to work now. Alright, screw it. Do it by hand. Because I'm Giga Chad lore. Probably wasted more time trying to automate this than I could have just did it myself. About 80 frames? Yeah, okay. I swear, one of the best things that Blender ever did was have this auto IK button. I don't know when they added that, what is wonderful, and I love it. Yeah. This is how big my head is in real life. You just can't see it because it's not on my webcam right now. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know what the rest of these keyframes are. It looks like there's only a couple. Okay. I'm freaking out over nothing. This will be easier with controls, but you know, you do with what you got. very strange walk cycle, that's for sure. What's going on, Calhoun? Welcome in. Not one to do it. That's all right. Doesn't really have much in the ways of controls. Because it's a VRChat avatar. They're basically designed, like their rig and all is basically just designed to be a humanoid rig, retargeting over and over and over again with, like, some fizz bones attached. And that's pretty much it. That's the extent of what a VRChat humanoid rig is supposed to do. So trying to animate it in Blender, it's like trying to animate an FK, a rig that is strictly FK and has no controls. That's kind of what we're operating on here. All right, so that's from one dimension. That's from the top. I'm just gonna hide like all the other bones. There we go. There I can just select. I can just press A and it selects everything that I'm currently working on. First time? No, it's not my first time. Well, first time animating this character, yes. And I usually don't do all of this shit by hand. I usually have, I just let my dynamic bones physics do it all and then bake it. I haven't done swinging rope animation by hand since like the first animation course I took like years ago. But here we are, I guess. The thing is like I can't just attach a fizz bone to it because it's going to be going into Unreal Engine, and again, I don't know what physics are going to be compatible with Kemorig in the end. videos. I haven't made a skit in a long time. I just haven't had the time. Hey, Captain Crazy, how's it going? Welcome back. How low? Guess I don't know what you're asking. Doing pretty good. All right, awesome. Oh yeah, I also don't have any IK controls. And I don't feel like making them right now. Even though I probably should. Not bad. Not bad. I think that this character was actually from Guild Wars. Like, I think they made their character in Guild Wars, or Guild Wars 2, and then somehow ripped the model from the game. I think that's what the artist did. I didn't make the model. I just rigged the face and am now animating it. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. No, I didn't play Guild Wars. My game was Warhammer Age of Reckoning and Elder Scrolls Online. But even then, I haven't played a MMO in like 10 years. I almost got hired to do facial rigging for an MMO recently. Actually, wait. I didn't get the job, unfortunately. Didn't get it. But that's okay. Maybe next time. There we go. I was wondering why it seemed like it froze on one frame, and it was because because I have it set to loop. If the first frame and the final frame are the exact same, then that one frame, it'll look like it's skipping that one frame because it's looping and hitting that same exact frame, keyframe twice. Once here and once here. You know, so what you're really supposed to do is you're supposed to, if you're going to do a loop, your 0 frame and your final frame should be the exact same, and then you start the animation on 1 so that you can loop it without having to like copy and paste it over and over again. You can just do this. That's what you're supposed to do. I just forgot to do that. So here we have our walk cycle, and it turned out pretty well right off the bat. I was really thinking for a second that I was going to have to come in here and take like a human walk cycle and then just kind of mess with it until it started to look a little more monstrous. But this one actually, Mixamo had one that was pretty close to what I wanted right off the bat. I appreciate the like, Adrian. All right, so that's one. We've got how many more of these to do? I gave him a pretty good rate because I'm not like an expert animator. You know, I'm a junior animator. So I gave him a pretty good rate on these. That's walk cycle. We're gonna need a run cycle next. So we'll go ahead and look up a run cycle. Now that I really don't know how much I'm gonna have to jury rig it to make it look right. I guess we'll find out. Our run cycle, let me make sure to go to our action editor. There we go, fake user, we'll name it Darky run or walk cycle. And we're going to go back to our display capture because we're going to be going back to Mixamo here. There we go. We got lots of runs to choose from here. Preferably not one with a weapon. I'll turn the speed down just a little bit, just so I can see him a little more clearly. Oh, that's kind of neat. The style change kind of... hell yeah, dude. This one. Yeah. That's how I'm running in real life. This might be the drunk run, but okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. That was like a strafing run. The zombie run might work. No, it's a little too weird. Looks just a little too funky. A lot of these look exactly the same. Maybe there's a mutant run in here or something. Wish there was a way I could filter out all the ones with weapons, because I don't need that right now. Let's try the mutant run right here. Well, there's really not that much of a search power here, because there's really only like 4 models that they go off of. The vast majority of these are going to be humanoid. And then like a handful of the mutant runs, which are kind of like a catch-all for creatures that are hunched over. You know, like a werewolf or a whatever. Not quite a gorilla. Yeah, the tail is all fucked up, but this is only a preview. Because it actually didn't rig the tail to anything. This one's pretty good. I'll start with this one. I might have to turn the overdrive up. Bring that arm space down a little bit. We are going to have to do the quadruped run pretty much on our own, like without, we're not going to have much of a help with this. In which case, I might actually do a. Wait, actually, hang on. If I remember right, well, I'll look at that here in a second. Let me get this done first. I think that the guy he commissioned this from actually made an animation rig too, and if he did, then I'm going to use that to do all the other animations if I have to do them by hand, because it'll have controls that I can use to very quickly just do stuff. I think a lot of the rest of these are going to be like parkour stuff. Or silly runs, I guess. Parkour and like in between running actions. It's just with the walk cycle, there was like one human walk cycle that looked better with this one than the mutant one, so I didn't want to just default to the mutant one. Mixamo used to be a standalone company, and what they did was they made all of these stock animations using motion capture and then clean them up to make them look like your stock video game animations that you can slap onto just about anything and it worked. It used to be its own company. I think it was, yeah, it used to be its own company. You'll see them in VTubing software sometime. A couple of these motions. But they were bought out by Adobe, and now anybody can use them. They're open source animations. You can basically stick these into any video game, any YouTube video or whatever, and use them on your models. My opinion on Mixamo, oh, it's amazing. It's probably one of the best tools for any indie developer, because like whenever you're an animator, you want to spend your time animating the really cool shit, you know, like the actual, like maybe a cutscene or custom giant big moves, you know, but you don't want to spend all of your time doing a walk cycle or a run cycle or a run or like a run to jump transition or a run to jump backwards transition, running backwards, forwards, sideways, upstairs, downstairs, swimming. You know, all of these things are things your character needs, because it's never just one animation whenever you're animating a video game character. It's like 30, like in VRChat alone, it's 30 animations all for one character. You don't ever have to worry about that, because, you know, VRChat comes with its own SDK and therefore its own locomotion layers. So you don't ever, whenever you make a VRChat avatar, you don't have to animate all of your own animation, all of your own, you know, running, walking, crouching, sitting to standing, standing to sitting, all of that shit. You just have to put it on a humanoid avatar or a humanoid armature and you're good to go. And it's just retargeted. But with Kemorig, I do have to animate everything by hand. Yeah, and if you're going to use full body tracking, then you don't got to worry about any of this shit. Hey, Jarek, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, this is a pretty good run. The sprint one is pretty good. Just if I take the arm space and move that out, yeah, it looks a little fruity now. I don't think he wants to look that fruity. It has been a while. It has been a while. I have not really been streaming much. Been working on all kinds of other stuff. Job hunting, portfolio work. All that kind of stuff. Personal projects. I don't know, it's either this one or Mutant. You have been busy, goddamn. When you say double videos, weren't you already doing like a 2 video a week schedule? Are you on like 4 videos a week now? That's crazy, man. That's a burnout schedule. Oh, okay. So like one big video and then a bunch of littler videos for a different channel. I'll probably have to edit this one big time. Oh, that's nice. I can just click in place. I forgot about that, so I don't have to delete any keyframes. This'll work. That's one hell of a schedule, man. Has it been working out for you? Oh, okay, okay. So like front. Okay, yeah. See what you're doing now. I thought you were like saying, all right, this is my new life now. Like this is my new upload schedule. Fuck. Yeah, I was like, man, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out like the sun. Not because you can't do it, but because anybody would. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, you just become a travel vlogger and just make a video every single day about nothing. I gotta know, like, who watches that? Like, who, for the people who like upload daily, like who watches that on purpose? We're gonna give this one a go. Yeah, that would be. I mean, traveling it's tough. You know, it's tough. Even if you're going to someplace amazing, if you're going to someplace really cool, it's still like work. oh, is it work? Like my dad, like he recently went on a trip to Italy, and it was like his first time ever leaving the United States, and he was gone for like 4 weeks. 4 weeks. And he just said, man, I'm never doing that shit again. Like, you know, it's like one of those things that people talk about. Man, I want to travel. I want to go overseas. I want to do all this stuff. I'm like, no, you really don't know what you're saying. Like, it's not like taking a drive down to like the local casino or like taking a quick day trip to the city. It's like, it's a whole thing, dude. Oh yeah, you know. All right. What's it doing? Okay. We're gonna import another FBX here. It was the best of times and the worst of times. I didn't come in right. I'm talking about an endless content stream, the Souls games. Just non-stop. Look at that foot. Look at, he's dead. He's like, are you alive? Cats aren't supposed to let me just do this. Stop kneeing yourself. That's a good boy right there. Oh, uh-oh. What do you hear? What is it, boy? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, false alarm. False alarm. We're considering it. I almost did, but I was going to be out of town during Virality, so I never had the chance. I didn't really get the opportunity. Otherwise, I would have. Don't have to be there. Oh. I didn't know that. It would have been my first Virality. Never been to one. It does seem like a good time. Imagine I get a good amount of business from it, or at the very least a good amount of leads. I think that the people who made the avatar would there though. If I were trying to like set up a booth for strictly the all dragon, I'm pretty sure I would get mogged because their avatar, spelled like centaur, but avatar is like only 10 times better. 10 times better than the all dragon. But it's got a lot more going on. It'd be like I'd be there with my third-party controller, and they're the real deal. They're the name brand. I'm the great value. They're the name brand. Tables were free. Damn. Well, I I wish that I had known, but I feel like in order to get the most out of it, I would have had to be there, you know, to help like network and sell myself and stuff. Damn. Yeah, I should have set up for that. Damn, I really think that would have been really good for me. Next time. I just didn't know. I was really thinking, I guess I was just in the mindset that I was going to have to be there, you know, that I was going to have to sit there behind the booth like at a regular convention or like a regular art room or whatever. Dealer's den. Man, this one did not work at all. Oh, it did, actually. $21,000. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That's insane. For a VRChat event, that's fucking nuts. A 300-person rave. Wow. I guess that wouldn't be so bad if everybody's avatars were like of a certain optimization rank. Like you can't come into this room unless you're at least a good or medium quality or something. Oh, I knew it. Okay, yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I was like, 300 people. That's fucking nuts, dude. These people, nobody fucking optimizes their avatars. Are you kidding? Nobody does that shit. All right, here is our run animation. Significantly shorter. Let's see, 62 frames. Yeah, and I think in VRChat, like 75 feels like a lot of people. 300 may seem like a good amount for like a real life rave because, you know, it's real and you know that many bodies you can feel, but you really can't feel the difference between 75 people and 300 people in VRChat, I feel, because it's already hard enough to pinpoint like how far away someone is from you based on just their voice alone. And on top of that, like everybody looks fucking insane. Like some people are 15 feet tall. Some people are like as tiny as, you know, rats or whatever. So I feel like 75 can get pretty crowded pretty quick. And, you know, some people have really giant ass wings that just get in people's face, you know? Those fucking inconsiderate pieces of shit. Scum of the earth. Oh yeah, forget about that frame rate, dude. Forget about it. It's a thing of the past. Alright, I can't remember what the decimate thing was. Yeah, I can guarantee you if I was there in my quadruped dragon form, I'd have to find my own little corner, because not only is the avatar really, really big on its own just for being a quadruped, but the wings, my wingspan is just insane. It's huge. Hang on, I can't remember what the function was for decimating keyframes. Okay, that's what it was. It's a add-on that's not done by default. Let's see. There we go. Simplify curves plus. Now it's here. Oh, I got to be in the graph editor. That's why. I guess he would need avatar culling on pretty much as a, like, even if you have like a bunch of regular human avatars, you need to have something that kind of keeps all the pixels from mixing into each other, all the mesh from just like squeezing into each other, no matter what. Okay, what the hell? In the 3D viewport. Okay. Huh. Oh yeah, just the avatars that are designed for like whole body pickup, you know, where like you pick them up and then suddenly like animations start playing, like they're hanging, or you know they're hanging, or their, you know, heads are flopping around or whatever, their whole bodies are flopping around. That on its own like can make an avatar reach the very poor performance ranking. God knows like how much detail is like modeled into like not only the outside of the model but the inside and so on. At some point somebody just needs to make like a dedicated VOR game, you know? I feel like I could make like $1 billion, and it's not even good. Like it's just a shitty VR game, but like it does one thing really, really well, and that is like chat room but VOR. And it just does that one thing really, really well. Really, really optimized at 60 frames per second or something. Or however, I guess it'd be higher because it's a VR game, but yeah. I know there are VOR worlds, but like something that will run really, really well on a Quest. Imagine that. Yeah, exactly. It'd be a standard system, you know, so it's built in. I have no idea how that would work. I'm just the idea guy, so I make all of the money, but don't do any of the work. I deserve 50% I deserve 50% of the profits, even if I do none of the work, because it was my idea. I love harassing my friends. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. Whenever they, you know, eventually, you know, cut you off as a toxic friend, that's okay. I'm really good at making new friends. And then the process repeats. Guess the add-on didn't work. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Decimate. Maybe like 69%. Nice. Let's see what happened. Let's see if that just turned our animation into absolute dog shit. Nope, it looks virtually the same. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing that. I'm actually gonna do this too. Don't need all of this shit. That was from a lip sync animation I made the other day just to test the VRChat stuff. Great, now I can't find it again. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I have the most interesting friends. None of them dance. Nobody dances. We're just kind of standing there. Key Density. That's the one. I mean, we did 60 now. Let's do like 90%. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. We could probably delete anything that's like in the center here, maybe. Like if I were to go up here and just select all of this, what happens? So this is what the animation looks like whenever it's got all of these keyframes, which is too much. This is one keyframe per second. That's too many. We can't really effectively edit that. Key. Okay, I guess it is only in the graph editor. Key. Density. Clean it. I'll get rid of a bunch of them. I would like to go to like a furry convention at least once in my life. There's always furries at conventions that I go to, but I've never been to an actual dedicated fandom convention before. Furry Fiesta. Huh. Maybe someday. Okay, this is a lot more manageable. The one thing I really want to check or mess with is the hands here. The arms specifically. Where is that anyway? In Dallas. It's 6 hours. It's not terrible drive from where I am. Everything's kind of 6 hours away from you when you live in Texas. That sounds crazy. I can't even remember the last convention I went to that wasn't just in my hometown. Man, COVID really fucked us up, man. Sad. There we go. Oh, Flippy, what's going on? Ooh, boy. Whoa, boy. Oh, look at him. That po' boy. Po' boy. Ooh, big stretch. You so special. Yeah. Tell us all about it. Ooh, your breath stinks. You smell like fish. All right, looking pretty good. Now we just got to do the tail again. You ready to get up and go on an adventure? You ready to get up? No, he's still sleepy. He's still so sleepy. Actually, wait. Flippy's gone. If he comes back, I'll turn on the Flippy cam. Otherwise, you're just gonna be looking at my crotch. The best part about being busy, what is it? Oh God. Nightmare scenario, man. Yeah, I got the sickest I'd ever been in my life earlier this year. And it was not COVID. Can't even remember the last time I had COVID. That would have been forever ago. Nah, I wouldn't take COVID. Just personally. Mine was just a flu, which sucks no matter what. Giga sucks. But it took forever for me to come back from that. Just fucking forever. All right, I'm not animating this tail again. You're getting one more hand done tail animation, and then I'm gonna figure out how to fix dynamic bones. I'm not doing this shit again. No. I hate doing this. Tube. I'll never get old. Oh my god. That's fucking funny. It's Kai. Yeah. I repurposed his or revamped his Naga model. Get him. I like Sakai though. I appreciate the referral too, by the way. I don't know if I ever got a chance to let you know. Okay, that's why it keeps looking like shit. All right, I'm not doing this again. Screw it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. I will figure out how to make dynamic bones work, because I don't want to do this again. I'll come back to that. In the meantime, what's next on our list? Run, walk. Oh god, okay. The quad run cycle. Limited number. Yeah, there really is. It's starting to grow though. I've noticed that it might just be my side of the internet, but like Twitter is constantly recommending new 3D modelers that I'd never heard of before. I think it's mostly because like we all retweet each other, so if I'm on my following page, I'm always going to see somebody that another one of my 3D modeler friends is following that I'm not following yet, and so on. At some point, I just need to make a list, or just tell people, yeah, if you're looking for a 3D artist and I'm not available, just check my following tab, and there's a good chance that like 90% of them are just other 3D artists. Yeah, and not all of them have like social media accounts. You know, so there might be other artists out there, but you have to personally know them or personally know the person who made their model or something, you know? It's hard. They're not easy to find, whereas I am, you know, it's like the one thing I do on YouTube is model and shit. And that's true too. You know, they might just not want to do anything but their own model and their friends and so on. Yeah, and if I do end up getting this job tomorrow, there's a good chance that like I will have to like close my commissions for at least a little while, because if not, I'm not going to be able to flip a model in like 3 days like I used to. I'll be doing 40 hours of work and then having to do my commissions after work. Hey pup, how's it going? Oh, don't worry about it. The job I'm currently looking at won't even need a referral. The one that I needed the referral from, I found other people who were able to do it, and I didn't get that job anyway. So competition's really tight right now in the tech industry in general. Gaming is no exception. They're just not hiring junior artists. Damn, Flippy, what? He is screaming. Hay is for horses. Used to say that as kids. Yeah, like, and on top of that, like, I have to be like extra giga competitive because I can't relocate, so I can't move to Austin to do an in-office job. I have to work remote because I don't want to make Nessie move. You know, like we moved here because Nessie had a career job and she's doing really well in her career job. So I don't want to be like, hey Nessie, let's move to Austin for this job that there's a very good chance I'm going to get laid off from. No, I'm not going to do that. So I have to work remote. And it's not impossible. There's a lot of jobs that say, hey, yeah, you can work remote, but you've got to be like, you got to be fucking good. Like your portfolio's got to be like one of the best in the bunch. Yeah, Nessie's doing really good in her job. She's been working at it for a long time and she's good at what she does. I think they're grooming her for upper management, so she's gonna be making some big money someday. That would be true. I mean, if high speed, honestly, I'm kind of curious, like if high speed rail was a thing, roughly how quick could I get from like all the major cities in Texas? Like, you know, going from like the northmost city, like big city would be like Amarillo. That'd be like the top. And then I guess Dallas would be in the east. Houston in the southeast. San Antonio / Austin, probably Austin, towards the center, and it might pass through San Antonio on its way to like El Paso. It'd kind of make a star, wouldn't it? Seattle's 170 miles from Portland. Damn, I'm literally doing the train. I'm literally doing the stereotypical train problem. Like, if a train leaving Seattle at going 170 miles takes 40 minutes, how fast does it go? You know, literally doing that. Let's see, how far am I from Dallas, or from Austin? Because that's where all the Texas industry jobs are. Probably more than 170 miles. Probably. Let's see. Austin. Trying to see. Oh yeah. Damn, Austin's a little bit further than I thought. From where I am. Where's San Antonio? I swear it wasn't that far away. Fuck. Oh, it's even further away. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, because it's 486 miles. So if it takes 40 minutes at 170 miles, I'd still have like a solid 2.5 hour commute with high-speed rail. Yeah, but it is like also almost as big as Houston, so it's like it's so far away from everything, but also everything is in it, so it doesn't need to be close to anything. God, San Antonio was perfect, man. I felt like I was like everything I could ever need, and I mean practically anything I could ever need was close enough for a day trip. Like if it wasn't in San Antonio, it was in Austin. If it wasn't in San Antonio or Austin, it was 100% in Houston. You know, because the two massive, fucking monstrous cities next to like a huge, like, or not really huge, but just booming modern city like Austin. It's just like the perfect trifecta of, you know, you have everything you could ever need. You have the world at your fingertips. And then you have an airport. So if you have to fly anywhere, you can just drive down to the airport. You can just take an Uber to the airport. You don't even have to leave your car there overnight. You just take an Uber to the airport with all your shit, and then bam, you're somewhere else in the world, you know? I loved living in San Antonio, dog. I loved it. But now I live in a town that's far away from fucking everything. I'm not going to tell y'all where because y'all weird. But like, I'm far away from everything now. Everything cool is insanely far away. Yeah. So even with high-speed rail, I wouldn't be able to commute to there unless I wanted to take a plane. Yeah, I could take a plane to work. It says it's an hour and 15-minute fly, which means it'd be like maybe 2 hours, including, well, the airport here is like really small, so I could probably literally just walk onto the plane as it's taking off. Just for a casual like $170 a day, you know, just, yeah, I could do that, yeah. Yeah, private jet. Seriously, I'm gonna have a game dev job, dude. I'm gonna be rolling in cash. I'm gonna have more money than I know what to do with. But no, some of these character artist jobs make a lot of money. Like, I can see why they don't hire remote very much, because man, some of these jobs are like, yeah, we offer remote, but man, we would really like you to be in the office, because they're paying like $150,000 a year for senior character artists. Or I guess that's more like a lead position, but still like $100,000 for like a senior character artist, and like $150,000 to $180,000 a year for a lead character artist, which is, that's an unfathomable amount of money to me. That is, I don't even know what I would do. The most money I've ever made in a year was $55,000. That was the most money I've ever made in a year with all of my shit combined, all of my different sources of income combined. If I had one job that made $150,000 a year, I don't even know what I'd spend that shit on, dude. I seriously have no clue. I don't have kids. Like, I don't know, I spoil the hell out of my cats. I would buy one really big ass piece, one big badass PC, and then write it off my taxes. I don't know. What the fuck? I already have a PS5. A bigger TV, I guess? I don't know. A bigger TV than I already have? That is true though. Like seriously, just like that's the only thing I would need is a giant nest egg that, you know, I wouldn't, maybe I just don't spend it. Maybe I just have the option to retire early if I wanted to, which is unrealistic, but yeah, retiring early is just a fucking thing of the past. But yeah, keep getting distracted. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to do the quadruped run, which is gonna be really hard because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to do that one from scratch. Start your own business? Hell no. No way. I wouldn't even know what I'd do. Or, you know, maybe I wouldn't start my own business per se, but like, I'd probably be able to produce my own indie games. Like, I'd have the money to hire indie developers to make like small indie projects. That would be something I'd put that money towards. Retiring it all is kind of a thing of the past. It is a fucking complete thing of the past. I'm trying to look if there's like a crawl animation in here. See if I can repurpose a crawl animation. No, I didn't think so. Or there's one where he's like on his hands and knees, which would not be useful. That would not be useful for us. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to just gotta buckle down and do it. I don't wanna. That's gonna be hard. It's gonna take a long time. There's something I can do that's faster. That's like, oh, getting knocked back. That's one that we can do with Mixamo. Let's do that one. This will be the last one for today, and then I'm gonna go play Elden Ring until my fingers bleed. All right. I know for sure we got a knockback in here. This one's pretty good. Fucking Skyrim death over here. I wish the Skyrim spinning death was in here. A lot of these are really good. I kind of want to try to put some of these on my current model right now so that like if I get hit in the head, then it does this one. And if I get hit in the legs, I like that one. Classic. I really don't want a dying one. I want something that's like just got fucking blasted back by a force push or something. Oh my god, there it is. But it looks better. Like, man, Skyrim is just a shit game. Like seriously, you can get a royalty-free animation that looks better than anything that you get on Skyrim. I do like this one. Just because it's so animated, it's so funny. Ever see Skyrim VR? Yeah. Doesn't really look that good. It's like slapping VR in a game that wasn't made for VR. It's basically what they did for Fallout. Even though it would have been easier to make a Fallout VR game, they somehow made it harder. Or worse. Just VR lends itself to, you know, first-person shooters, and then they just said, yeah, you know what? Even though this game is a first-person shooter, we're going to treat it like we did Skyrim VR and make it into like a melee game. So you're holding your gun, like, so the way that like the controls work is very similar to holding a sword in your hand rather than a gun in VR, which if you've, you know, if you played in a VR, you know the difference. VR no, fuck, I don't care about mods. Like, seriously, like if a game needs mods to be functional, to be good, then it's not a good game, and I don't want any part of it. There's mods that, you know, make a game interesting or funny, you know, like that's fine, you know, like turn all your dragons into fucking clowns, I don't know. But like, if I have to take a mod just to fix something in a game, that's dumb. I think that's ridiculous that we should even entertain the idea of fixing a broken ass game. I'll never play Skyrim with a key and mouse. Hell no. I don't play nothing with a keyboard and mouse, dude. I play with a controller on everything. Hell no. Alright, the rest of these aren't even balls. My wife tried playing Fallout for the first time using a keyboard and mouse, and she just couldn't do it. Because like I hadn't bought a new controller yet. My old PS5 controller's all fucked up. I think this one's really the one to go for. Oh, you know what I need to do first? Before I do this, I need to have the idle pose. Because it needs to start in the idle pose and then go into the knockback. Controller, of course I play with a controller, dude. Look at my mouse. Okay, hang on. Look at this mouse. This is the mouse that I use, because if I use any other mouse, my wrist will explode. This is my mouse. You gonna play a first-person shooter with one of these? Hell no. That's crazy. And also, controllers are just better. That's how games were meant to be played. Controller master race. Not my wrists. Oh yeah, for sure. Keyboards are even worse. Like I'm just sitting here like wrists bent at a full 90-degree angle on my keyboard. Even if I have like this ergonomic mouse, it still gets tiresome. Coming from fighting games. You would play a fighting game with a keyboard and mouse? What? That's nutty, man. No. I like how he's holding a gun. Box controllers? Are you talking about like with the... Is that like a joystick? Oh, it's like an arcade controller looking thing. This looks worse. Well, except for the joystick. Like, this looks worse. This would wreck my wrists. I feel them exploding in my arm as we speak. I'm kind of thinking the zombie one, actually. Because I think the animation itself was like, what did it say? Just knocked back. This one's like a whole loop where it's like knocked back, then gets back up. I guess it's just up to interpretation. But I think the zombie one's probably the one to go with as like a starter. Or was it? Yeah, and controllers have gotten better. They've reached the peak of controller technology, and we shouldn't go back. And whenever I become the undisputed ruler of the world, I will ban box controllers. I will make them illegal, punishable by death. Though we're not at the peak just yet. Not yet. But we're getting close. Now the drift, that's intentional. I swear to God, that's intentional. That is intentional, what's it called? Whenever a company makes a shit product on purpose. Just so you have to like buy a new one every time it breaks. Malicious incompetence. This one. Oh, it's great. I wish it was hitting him from the front though. Prism controller? Oh geez, here we go. How much is this shit? This looks like it's like really expensive. Like the most expensive dog shit. How much is this? Oh, you want to 3D print it? You know what, let's just 3D print it real quick. Damn, no affiliate links? Man, you're gonna go broke. I mean, I can't say shit because like I just had to buy a new PS5 controller and that was like $75, which is absurd. Okay, here's Prism S. Oh wait, no, that's not even a controller. Is it? No? That's what I figured. I guess this isn't their website. Whatever. I imagine it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I mean, if it works, it works. Damn. Well, I'm glad that it's accessible and not just, you know, here's some flashy new technology that's going to be really expensive but actually doesn't work. I'm glad that we have something that actually works for accessibility. Dope. I think if I just change his starting pose here, this one would work. Flippy. It can't use two keyboards at once, and that caused problems. Like, you need more than one keyboard. Or is that the Prism thing? Okay, this is definitely the one. Whoa. Alright, this will be the one. But I don't think I want to mess with this right now. Save. That running, cut it off. Oops. To distract you from work. Oh, don't worry. I'm mostly procrastinating because I know the kind of work that I'm going to have to do for the quadruped run is going to be extensive, to say the least. Like, to start off, we're going to have to start them off in a pose, which is hard to do whenever they are biped, because, you know, their bodies are clearly not meant for it. And he doesn't even have toe controls, which kind of sucks. Or he, you know, has individual toes, which is just going to make things hard. So we'll have to start him off like right here. And I don't have any reference. That's the other thing, is I don't have any references for a quadruped run, like a beast, you know, like Beast from Beauty and the Beast or something. I mean, I could find some, but I don't have any on me. Or gorilla. Oh. I don't know if that'll work for this specific guy, because like the way that they run is kind of... No. I guess it depends on what kind of run that Sharky here is looking for. Start him off right about here. Let's look up a gorilla run real quick. Oh look, we have a realistic animation right here, actually. I don't think I want to use this one though. I think I can make one that's better than this. Let's see. And the other problem is that gorillas have really short legs for their bodies. Whereas this guy has like normal sized legs for his body. That's going to make it challenging. It's like whenever you try to run on all fours and you feel like your knees are always getting in the way because your legs are too long. Well, that's what's going to happen to this guy. So this will be like the full follow through pose. Another thing is we don't have IK, so this is going to be a pain in the ass to do without it. Well, we have auto IK, I guess. The poor lazy man's IK. Oh wait, yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, wait. We just might have an animation Blender file. But it will only work if the deform bones are the same as they are in the VRChat rig, which I have reason to believe they probably won't be. If they used what I think they did. Okay, let's find out. Let's see. So this is the animation blend file that the commissioner gave me. Their artist had several different files. One was for VRChat, one was for animation, one was for something else. Apparently something called library, I don't know what that means. But let's see what the rig looks like for this. Looks like it has controls. That's good a sign. I see. What your deform bones look like. Uh-oh. Can't change to edit mode. Interesting. He's got a fist control, that's cool. Yeah, hand IK. Is it the same bones though? That's the question. It doesn't look like it. So for this one, for example, it's called arm.lower.l. And then in the other one, for the VRChat version, it's called forearm.l. And that's a problem because that means that if I were to make an animation using this control rig here, like if I were to take this control rig and just kind of like whoop, 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 make some really cool whoop, whoop, whoop animations, which probably wouldn't do much because got controls for the toes that are useful. It's kind of neat. Does it have IK for the feet though? Looks like it. All right, it does. See, that's what's really important is whenever you lower down the base, the feet stay planted and the legs bend while keeping the feet planted. So that way I can move him around. A lot easier. But still, like I said, this won't work. One thing I could do is add IK myself. I know how to do that. But I don't wanna. I'd rather not if I don't have to. Please. I think these are just face, yeah, these face controls. Nothing I need. Alright, so this is clearly not gonna work. I think there was, let me see if there's one in the VRChat. .blend. I just have to re-download it. The new Doom trailer? Yeah. Oh my god. It looks like it's gonna kick ass. I know Flippy's flipping out too. Yeah, they knew what they, you know what, they made this game specifically for you. Like they, you know, whoever, the director of this game was like, hey, what would Jarek like? Been one of his Patreon supporters for 4 years. I kind of took this as like kind of a prequel, or at least that's how I interpreted the trailer. I don't know if that's true, but it's prequel. Oh, okay. That's what I thought, because it kind of did seem like Doom Eternal was kind of it for that, at least for that arc. But I don't know. Okay, so here we are. I guess the one thing I'm a little curious of is like, did they say, did they have a release date? Or did it just say, here's our first look at Doom, at the, I can't remember the name of the title, but here's our new Doom, and you might get it in 17 years or something, I don't know. Okay, so here's one that has controls. Vague 2025. Well, okay then. Damn, that must mean they started on it like they must started on it immediately after Doom Eternal. And just said, yeah, we're we know for a fact that this is gonna be a hit, so we're just gonna let's just keep going, just keep going. Yeah, but actually though, for sure. What the heck? Why is it not moving? Move. Okay, that did something. I don't know why it came out really small. See, this one might work because it actually does have some IK, I think. Okay. All it has is the finger controls. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all it's got. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to add the IK myself. Okay. Well, before I mess with trying to do this entire animation from scratch, I'm probably gonna make some IK, which means things so that whenever I grab the hips here and then like pull it down, the feet don't go with it. The feet will stay down on the ground and bend the knees in order to compensate without me having to bend every bone myself. Like that, one at a time, and then keyframe it, you know, it'll do it on its own. But that's gonna take some time. And I don't want to do that on stream. So I think I'm gonna stop there for today. And I got plenty more work to do. Like I gotta do... Well, I guess the sitting one's going to be really quick. I got to retarget the knockback, getting knocked prone, and then standing back up again. That'll probably just be a combination of two Mixamo animations put together. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for today. I'm going to send y'all on a river raid, depending on who's streaming. Let's see. Any of my buddies streaming now. Then I'm gonna go play Elden Ring until my fingers fall off. Alright, I'm gonna send y'all to my boy I'm gonna send you to my boy here. Alright, y'all go show him some love. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow, because believe it or not, streaming is what is keeping me productive. Because if I don't stream, I'll be tempted to just play Elden Ring literally all day, non-stop, and that's not good. I need to do some work. So I'll probably stream tomorrow after my job interview, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, see y'all. Peace. Because of inferior controllers, that may be true. But I guess we'll never know, because I'm never ever playing a Souls game with a mouse and keyboard. Because that's crazy. That's psychotic. Bye.